Hi, Greg.
Hi, Jean-Jacques.
As I shared with you the handout and the workshop outline, I would like to present to you this information for your feedback and in order to have an idea about the information that we will present to both our employees of the both organizations. So, cultural competence is a set of congruent behaviors, attitudes, and policies that come together in a system, agency, or among professionals and enable that system, agency, or those professionals to work effectively in cross-cultural relations. So there are cultures, there are behaviors, and attitudes that help people with different cultures, different attitudes, different languages to work effectively in the same working place. Let's say people who, with Christian culture working with people with Muslim culture, and then if they are able to work together, that's what we call cultural competence. It's very important as it increases respect and mutual understanding among those involved. It increases creativity in problem solving through new perspectives, ideas, and strategies. So since we have different people having different languages, different ideas, different values, there are creativity in problem solving since there are new perspectives. Like people with one culture have a certain perspective, others with other perspective, and then putting together those perspectives makes innovative problem solving. So it decreases unwanted surprises that might slow progress. Cultural competence increases participation and involvement of other cultural groups. It also increases trust and cooperation in people, who work together in the same working environment. Moving on with the presentation, I also wrote about cross-cultural relationship. The cross-cultural relationship is a way that people with different cultures have relations, like if they're working in the same working environment or if they're working in different companies, the way they can have a relationship still having their different cultures. So it's very significant because it stimulates learning from others, like what they do and what they don't do, and people can learn what's done well and what's done in a way that can be changed. So it increases the ability to adapt to different environments, and it provides a wide range of ideas since there are different people having different ideas, different perspectives, different point of view. So there are many range of ideas. It also contributes to diverse results which are preferred, like people having different ways of thinking produce different ideas, different solutions to problems, which makes the decision making, problem solving innovative and very creative. As you know, the employees from our organization, Spokes of Hope Worldwide, and those of the Society of New Americans, we need to learn about others and other cultures. So employees, we need to learn about those from Society of New Americans culture. So there are questions that they have to ask themselves, like their cultural identity. They have to make sure they understand other people's cultural identity. They have to make sure they understand their cultural beliefs or faith. They have to understand their lifestyle. Like some of the examples of the lifestyle, there are some people who eat specific food or drink specific drinks. So this, as part of the lifestyle, if people are not aware that some people eat specific food or drink specific drinks, that can bring conflict to the working environment. So Again, about the lifestyle, there are some of the cultures that allow a certain way of clothing, and you can find that other cultures don't believe in the same style of clothing. So having an idea of this lifestyle will make it better. Again, our employees need to learn about the cultural biases. Cultural biases is a way that people with one culture, like people from our organization, our employees, is the way they can impose their values and practices to other people from other organizations, like people from our employees trying to impose our practices and our values to the employees from the Society of New Americans. So this results in finding other people less important than, which is ethnocentrism. So if our employees feel like their organization, their practices, their values are more valuable, they will undermine others from other organizations, which will result in ethnocentrism. So, like, what the importance of staying aware of those biases and its importance? So when people have in mind that there are biases that can result from undermining other people's cultures and behaviors, they try to avoid those biases, because in organization people need to be equal, to have equal rights and equal viewpoint. So when they avoid that, it leads to cultural diversity. Like people have different ideas, have different ways of understanding and different ways of doing things. It also brings openness to other people with their cultures, and it makes everyone feel important, and it fights against ethnocentrism as a result of being aware of the cultural biases. Thank you, Greg, for your time.